For the next 24 hours, I'm going to be eating like Memphis rapper Moneybagg Yo. And while he does have a restaurant, Cash 42, he also enjoys home-cooked meals such as this. Okay, so boom, I did my research and I found out that Moneybagg Yo likes chicken breast, rice, and I decided we're going to add us a little bit of broccoli in there. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with a little vegetable. So y'all know first thing first is to clean off our meat. We clean all our chicken around here. I don't play that. So I was out of lemon juice, so I used me some lime juice, and I feel like it's the same difference. So then I hit them with some Tony's Creole, some onion powder. I hit them with a little bit of garlic powder. And I let it be that this time, because y'all know I be going crazy with the seasonings. But I was like, I'm going to chill today. We gonna let it be that. You know, something simple, something slight. And right after you finish seasoning it, go ahead, get in there. Mix it up real good. Now, don't be scared. You got to get in there. You got to make sure all your chicken is evenly coated. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. But immediately after that, we're going to go ahead and get into cooking our chicken. So today I'm going to be cooking it in a little bit of vegetable oil. Not too much because we don't want to fry it. We just want it good enough to where it's going to be like a little grilled on the stove type of effect. So I particularly only cooked 3 and these were chicken tenders. I did find that he liked chicken breasts, but we got what we got and I got chicken tenders. So it is what it is. Chicken is chicken. Thank you. And per usual, while we cook, we got a story time to tell. So I'm finna tell y'all about the time how I didn't know if these folks was trying to get me or if I was gonna get got. So I had this interview, y'all, and it was for this place or whatever. Now, mind you, the place is open 24 hours. And here, get you a pack of bell peppers and cut them up to your liking. Y'all know I'm not the best at cutting, so I just do it how I do it. So anywho, the place is open 24 hours, so I get this email, and it's like, schedule your interview 4:30 a.m. or 12 p.m. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to hit them with the 4:30 a.m., you know, get it over with, get to the money early, go clock in. Boom. So I get there 4:30 a.m. Y'all, I have gotten up out my bed at 3 a.m. in the morning. I got up, I got dressed, got cute. I'm talking about pencil skirt. I'm talking about, I went blouse on, blazer, everything, got cute. I walk up to the desk. I say, excuse me, I'm here for an interview. The man looks at me crazy. He said, and he just bust out laughing. I'm like, well, what's tea? What's funny? I said, did y'all not schedule that or something? So I get to pulling up receipts because don't play with me. So y'all, this is how your chicken should look when it's done. You know, just a grilled effect. Not too much fried, but grilled. And now it's time to get into our rice and our broccoli, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very lazy, so I'm finna go microwave. So all you gotta do is place your bag of rice in a bowl, put some water in it, and then I put it in the microwave for, I believe, I put it in there for 10 minutes. And yeah, we're gonna let that cook, and then you're gonna do the same with your broccoli, except the broccoli is frozen, so it can stay in the bag, and I put it in for 7 minutes. It really depends on your microwave voltage, which I don't know mine, so I be doing the highest that the pack say. But back to the story time, y'all. So at this point, I'm standing here and I'm like, sir, no, like, I'm like, somebody got to see me because I ain't just get up for no reason. He was like, yeah, I would be mad too. So he kept calling around. Why ain't nobody answering the phone? Not a manager, a supervisor, or nobody. I said, dang, the place could be getting robbed. They ain't even answering. You shot. I might as well have somebody slide through, you know? No, just playing. But yeah, like, nobody is answering. Nobody is seeing me. And right here, take you some butter, saute them bell peppers. Don't just throw them in. Just saute them just a little bit, you know? And then you're ready to eat. Your meal is basically complete after this step. So y'all, nobody is answering, and at this point he was like, let me just get your contact information and I will pass it on to our hiring manager. And I'm like, thank you so much, you know, at least you trying to help me, and you don't have to when you're not the one that set all this up. So we do that or whatever, and I leave. Now at this point I'm getting a little irritated because the place is pretty big and I cannot figure out where I park. So he's telling me, like, he's like, go down the hall, take the right entrance. That should lead you back to where I let you park. Mind you, it was like this staff parking lot type of situation, and he had to let me park there so that my car wouldn't get towed for parking somewhere where I wasn't supposed to park. So he's like, yeah, that should lead you to it. So at this point, it's 4 a.m. I'm running around a dark building. It's dark outside, like anything can happen to me. I'm just livid. So then my day goes on and I get a call later on. And the lady calls and she was like, basically she had an attitude. Like, she got up out her bed at 4 in the morning and she was like, yeah, they was telling me you came up here last night. I said, no. I didn't come up here last night, honey. I came up here this morning. Thank you. And I said, yeah, and you wasn't there. She was like, where are you getting your information from? Who told you could come up here? I said, ma'am, I sent all the receipts to your email. So y'all, this is how my meal turned out, baby. When I say that chicken was so good and seasoned, 10 out of 10 on the chicken. Even though I only used 3 ingredients, it gave everything it needed to give. As far as my rice, brown rice do tend to be a little bit more crunchier, but I do enjoy brown rice. So, but this time it was just like overly crunchy. So I do get a rice like a 6, to be honest. And my broccoli, I give my broccoli a 9. I definitely feel like the bell peppers added more, but I should have threw some seasoning up in there too, and it would have made it a 10. But anywho, y'all, so I'm on the phone with this lady, and she just telling me, she was like, but who told you that? Because I don't do that. I don't work that early. I don't do interviews that early. I don't do this. I don't do that. So I'm basically finna like turn up on this lady, because you're not even trying to accommodate me. You're not even apologizing for the fact that I got up at this time, being that I just sent all the receipts to your email. So we talking or whatever, and she basically tell me, she was like, well, I don't have nothing for you. She was like, you can come in here tomorrow at 1 or 2, but other than that, I don't have nothing for you. And I politely told that lady, I don't even want it, and hung up the phone. Because, baby, y'all just gave me the run around. I got up on my bed at 3 in the morning, but y'all know, I hustle hard, I grind hard, so it wasn't really nothing to me. I went home and still got on some, still started to do some work. Because time waits for no man. And overall, I would say Moneybagg Yo, he has a great taste in some food. This a good home-cooked meal for anybody on any day. So I do give his selection a 10 out of 10. However, this is not all that he likes to eat. So I think it's only right we run it back another time with a part 2. But until then, make sure y'all folks stay tuned, because we're going to be eating like Quavo next. And make sure you comment down W's or fire emojis in the chat if you like this meal. And comment down some folks y'all want to see me eat like next, man. Nothing is off limits. All the ingredients used will be down in the description box below. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well as my TikTok showcase will be linked down below.